Welcome to Jackson's Corner. This is my corner, and today we're going to be talking about SquidBob. And I'm formerly known on TikTok as Unprepossessing. I talk about SpongeBob for over a year now in a little bit more of a different retrospect or lens. And I'm also known on Instagram as Angel Crawling with a few little numbers in it. And I started uploading my content there. And for a little special thing, I was like, hey guys, for 5K, I'll make a little podcast because I also don't watch podcasts. I don't know why I put that out there, but I was like, I'll do it, completely unedited, just me talking. And because I'm good at that. And people were like, SquidBob, like, do SquidBob. I'm like, I got you, bro. But then I did not have you, bro. like at all. Like I did not have you. Okay, I'm gonna hold myself accountable because, well, in my case, okay, this is what I'm saying because I like to look at it in different attributions because like internally, could I have done it with more grace? Yes, but I'm human. I made a fundamental error. I thought I would, have it right and ready, it would be a couple of days and then it was like 5K overnight. And I was like, okay, that's not happening. And then I was like, okay, well, I have the cord, so let me just hook it up, like get the ball moving. And then it wouldn't connect. I dropped to my knees. I'm like, oh my God, this is very frustrating. It's not connecting. It wouldn't even connect to my camera. That's a whole nother other story. Fine. And then I got the right thing. And then my family was like, actually, we're going to be the loudest people on the block as you're trying to record. So now it is 1 a.m. I have no glasses on, so I can't hear or see or look at anything correctly. And I'm gonna keep it 60% always. I could put my glasses on, but then I feel like it's really awkwarder because now I'm just like, hey, so this is my opinion. And then it's just really fucking weird because I'm just talking to myself. This is a new thing for me, So that's that, and that's why I did that. And also there's so many lights on. I'm so overstimulated already, but it's fine. Where's the SquidBob? It's just complaining. I'm sorry. Okay, it's hot in here. It's really hot in here. I'm not gonna fucking hold you, bro. Like, I'm like leaning on. Oh shit. I can't even say his name, Morrissey. I have a CD right here, and he just looks into my soul. But I'm like trying to lean on the walls and shit, trying to cool off. I'm like trying to be nonchalant about it. But we're gonna get it through. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna get over it. And if you don't know SpongeBob, everybody knows SpongeBob. That's the thing about it, though. That's what I love about SpongeBob. It is so integrated with pop culture that everybody and their mother knows SpongeBob, even if you didn't watch it. And I feel like also people get upset when they hear like these like theories or like these ships and things like that because it's just so mainstream. It's like kind of like what's that thing, like you're just like you're like why this, like I don't know how to really explain it. So I get it. Also, being on the internet for a while, posting these types of things about SpongeBob, people have like different counter arguments where they're like, oh my God, you cannot talk about this like this because it's a cartoon, which is beyond me because art is so political. Art in itself has always been political, and I'm not the first one to do this. Like, sorry guys, I'm not the first one to be, taking apart cartoons. Like, people have been doing this for years and years, and not even just on YouTube. Like, it's fully published, like journalists, like novels, like it's there, bro. Okay. Go to your local library, support your local library. But yeah, I don't know, I just get so many weird comments like that, and I usually just ignore it because it's like, what do you want me to do about that? And also I get a few comments where it's like, oh, what about, Patrick and SpongeBob, which is disgusting, or Sandy and SpongeBob. And I feel like any relationship that you look at with SpongeBob is that they all lack something that Squidward has for him: respect. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Respect, bro. He is always there full on with respect. And I know he has done him dirty a few times, but that's a whole nother thing though, because if you look at Squidward and you try to understand who he is as a person, you know that he's going through something. There's not really like a background story for him, not that I recall. Oh, I can't recall that. I don't remember. Like, you know, maybe they did like a little thing, just a little sprinkle or something, but I don't know what happened in his background. I don't know what happened, because it all starts when you're a child, you know, like that's when you find like how you, like, you know, are as a person, like really, and how you fix things and stuff. And you could see it in his actions. Like, he's a very like monotone, he's a very reserved person, and he's very isolated, like, and it's kind of on purpose by himself to save himself from, like, you know, but at the same time it's also in fear of being shamed in front of others, like, you know. And I find that's really interesting, because like when you like first glance at him, he seems very much in vain, very much too much better for people. When you go into his house, like, you know, as if I lived there, but you already know I've been done that, where I pretend I'm there. But like when you do go into his house, it's like, you know, you see all these self-portraits and things like that. But the thing is that I feel like he doesn't have a real like identity for himself. Like, he doesn't know how to perceive himself, or he doesn't perceive him the way that he needs to be perceived. He wants to be with the arts, like you could see that, like, you know. I think it's so cute. Just give me a minute. And he's not able to show off the way that he wants to be shown off. Like, you know, he works every single day. He is overworked. You already know that they're both overworked, SpongeBob and Patrick, okay? And oh, I did not mean to say that. Because a motherfucker is unemployed. He is not employed. SpongeBob and... Am I having a stroke? SpongeBob and Squidward. I don't know why I kept on saying Patrick. But, oh my god, like, what the fuck? I need to go to bed. But you could see that they're very much overworked. You could see that in every other episode, because Mr. Krabs is a fucking crustaceous crab. He's fucking greedy as fuck, and he doesn't care. Like, if it makes him get an extra buck, he would do it for a half a penny, okay? That's what's getting me, okay? He doesn't even respect SpongeBob as a fucking person. He would sell him for 62 cents his entire soul. That's crazy. That speaks a lot, okay? So that's what he's dealing with every single day. And not to mention the customers that come in, bro, and waste his fucking time. Like, I get it. Like, I would be losing my shit too. I would be losing my fucking shit too. And he doesn't go to therapy. You know that he doesn't go to therapy. He doesn't even have, like, you know, time to like shop. Like, he's a very simplistic person. Like, he tries to be very simplistic. He tries, you know, his very hardest to be seen as, like, you know, refined and, you know, sure of himself, but he really isn't. I think he has internalized homophobia too, because the way that he treats SpongeBob, he acts like he doesn't want... Nah, this is why I can't have a mic in front of me. I gotta filter myself, okay? Yeah. No, because people start being mean, but he acts like he don't need that. Like, he acts like he's absolutely not ravished. Like, he's acting like he's absolutely not hungered, okay? I'll just say it like that. Like, he definitely needs that spongy cookie. Let me just say that. And I feel like he definitely needs to get on that. No, not like that, bro. But I feel like there's no other way to explain it, okay? He just needs that. Like, I'm trying to be very family friendly, but I have nothing nice to say. So I'm trying not to say it. And he just can't give himself that. I feel like it's very much like self-sabotage, like I already said, internalized homophobia. But also the different structures that they have as attachments. Like, you know, he doesn't have a secure attachment. Like, he's very like avoidant. Like, he goes out of his way to push SpongeBob as much as he fucking can, because he's like, can't, you know, in that fear of actually enjoying himself. Actually, like, he feels like it's going to be taken away if he enjoys it for a little bit too much. Like, it's too good to be true. And it's really not that. Like, he just has that mentality. And that's what I enjoy about their relationship, because SpongeBob is a secure attachment. Like, he's always there. He's always, like, willing to be there, no matter how dirty Squidward does him, because he does do it dirty. Okay, he does treat him like a fucking asshole. Like, I think it's my special episodes of them is the Christmas specials, like when SpongeBob makes him a fucking handmade clarinet with, like, that is so cute. Like, oh my god, that's so special. And when Squidward gives back, first of all, he calls himself an asshole. Like, he's like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I'm an asshole. And the other part of it is when he does anything and everything just to assure SpongeBob that Santa's real. Like, he sold everything, not even sold, did it for free, bro. Did it for fucking free, just to show SpongeBob that he, like, Santa's real. You know, like, he went on and on talking about, oh, Santa ain't real, Santa ain't real, and then, like, literally put his best foot forward and made sure that SpongeBob felt, even for a few moments, that Santa was fucking real. And his whole house was fucking done, bro. He's sleeping on the fucking dirty floor with not even a toothbrush to sleep on, okay? And I think that's very special. Like, it's like his love for him is beyond materialistic, like, world needs. Like, that is so good. I fuck with it bad, bro. Like, that he a man that yearns earns. That's all I'm saying, okay? He just can't commit to it because he's scared. He's mentally ill, but SpongeBob can fix that. And I think that's also a really nice thing, because SpongeBob, some people can say that he's like toxic positivity, but I feel like it's just a different mindset, honestly, towards like the things that are thrown at him. Like, he just keeps on going. But like, I feel like in some scenes that Squidward like pulls out this like energy that SpongeBob usually doesn't give, like, you know, these like negative feelings. It's kind of it, I know it's cringe, but it reminds me of Inside Out, where Joy is like seen as toxic positivity in her actions and things like that, and she learns that things can be bittersweet, things can be like, it's a very complex thing to be a feeling and have feelings. And, you know, I feel like they balance each other out, and with, like, you know, negative aspects and positive aspects, they're able to learn together in a more complex way of being able to express themselves that way. And I feel like out of all the characters, Squidward apologizes to SpongeBob the most. Because, like, when the characters do SpongeBob wrong, he is the first one to apologize. Like, I remember watching it back when I made that first video on YouTube here about SpongeBob, and I was like taking little notes or whatever, and I'm like, damn, like, why is SpongeBob apologizing? Like, I feel like Squidward's the first one to be like, I'm sorry, you know, like, sponge, you could feel and see the remorse that he has. Like, you don't see that with every other character. It kind of just ends on, like, you know, this is a funny note or whatever. Like with Patrick, like, I feel like Patrick has a lot of weaponized incompetence that he uses against SpongeBob, and people will be like, oh, you know, like, he's autistic too, or like he's neurodivergent, da da da. But that explains only so much, because his actions are not excused, bro. I'ma just say it. Like, the way that Patrick be doing SpongeBob dirty is beyond me. Because that one episode with Squidward, when he was trying to break them up, because first of all, Squidward got his natural karma because he was very fucking annoyed, but he can see that SpongeBob appreciates Patrick so deeply, he brought them back to being friends, because it was just... But anyway, so they're in the backyard, and Squidward's obviously, you know, not minding his damn business. It's giving jealous, but it's okay. And he's like, oh, like, blowing bubbles. They're blowing bubbles back and forth to each other, and he has a bubble thing, which is crazy. Can we not say that it's crazy? Like, why do you have that if you fucking hate it so much? Whatever. And he's like whispering things to break them up and saying mean things, but Patrick is over here saying mean ass shit, talking about you stupid, you this and that. And I know people are going to come up to me and be like, oh, but wait, like, Jaxxon, listen, like, you know, SpongeBob was saying mean shit back. but he's regurgitating everything that Patrick's telling him. That's it. End of the story. Like, Patrick has done this multiple times. He's a deadbeat. Been a deadbeat. Always is a deadbeat. Especially when they were taking care of that fucking thing. And on top of that, when he had his parents come in and he was treating SpongeBob dirty, he's very envious. He gives weaponized incompetence on a whole nother level, bro. A whole nother, like, he brings it to a whole nother level. I don't care. Argue with your mother. Argue with your mother. Not me, ho. Like, they're just not a match made in even hell. I just don't see it happening. Like, that is just too toxic for me. It doesn't work out. There's no benefit except from Patrick because he gets what he fucking wants. And that's it. Squidward, on the other hand, if, like, he went to therapy and shit like that, it would be so much better. Because let's talk about it. Because he, even, like, you know, that one episode when SpongeBob was losing his house in the first season, he was acting like, oh, I'm so glad to see you go. SpongeBob slid into his bed. What the fuck? He not mind. Until he noticed that it was actually happening, and he was like, oh shit, I had to act like I don't fucking like him. And then he was like, oh, get out. You're gay. No, me. That's how I feel right now. Like Sue. I didn't watch Glee. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. Let me be real. Let me lock in. Ew, I feel like I look like Sinjin from Victorious when I have my glasses on. Is this too I just feel like I'm being, like, you know. I also wanted to talk about, like, SpongeBob and Patrick. SquidBob. I wanted to talk about, Squidward and SpongeBob, because especially in the few episodes, oh my god, I just want to really mention this one episode before I fucking talk about anything else. But the fact, yes, oh shit, oh shit, yo, I forgot about it. Okay, this is what I was trying to come back to. I'm messing around. I'm talking about fucking Patrick. One of my few favorite episodes is when SpongeBob is blowing bubbles and he has the bubble blowing stand and he was having it for 5 cents. Patrick comes up. He's like, oh, I don't have a quarter. I don't fucking got it, you know. And SpongeBob, being the person who he is, oh, bitch. He's like, oh, it's okay. It's on me. I'll give you a quarter. Despite everything, Squidward comes up and he's talking about, oh, this is so fucking stupid. Da da da. He puts down a quarter. Not once, not twice, every single fucking time. Every single time. And he's not listening because he's like, this is so fucking easy, da da da. But he respects SpongeBob so fucking much. He's willing to put down that quarter every single time. That is so fucking cute. That is so fucking sweet. That means so much to me, bro. Because SpongeBob also respects Squidward and understands why he's so passionate about the arts. Like, when he had that little piece of paper and he started playing the notes, that's so fucking cute. Like, they see each other on a whole nother level. Like, he acts like he don't want it, but he need it, bro. It's giving the bear. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's giving toxic, like, you know. And it can be something. That's the thing about it, though. That's the thing about it. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Because if Squidward didn't like SpongeBob that much, why in that one episode when he was going on a strike, he brought SpongeBob with him? That pizza delivery, when, you know, like, he was getting fed up in the beginning. Oh my god, bro. Why is my fucking thing dying? I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. But he was talking about, oh, like, don't check the car, just drive. He believes in SpongeBob so much, he was like, just drive. It's okay, just drive. Like, you know, don't overthink it, just drive. And SpongeBob is like overthinking and he's like trying to check every little fucking thing. And he's like, just drive. SpongeBob is the most anxious driver I've ever known because people don't. Mrs. Puff doesn't just let him drive. That's the thing about it. Like, she overcomplicates it. That whole test is so overcomplicated. Like, why does that feel like... I'm sorry, I'm so excited. But every time I see like them going through like the trial or the test or whatever, it's like it's giving fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, why is it like a whole maze going through loop-de-loops and this and that and everything else in your mother? Like, that doesn't make fucking sense. That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense how it just don't. And like, he doesn't get that like assurance. Like, even when he was walking into the DMV to take that test the one time, he was like, oh, I hope I get my license, and the person like talking to him, he's like, don't think you are. That is rude, first of all. Second of all, it's like, damn, even like the background fish don't even believe in you, but Squidward does. Maybe he was doing it in a tone that doesn't come off that way, but it does. Like, they in love, and that was crazy. And I'm excited. And I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just so excited. Bitches be definitely in fucking love. Feel like what's her name? Anyways, he was getting a little upset, fussy. It's his tone. It's like, you know, it's, but that's like how he copes, bro. And SpongeBob could see through that bullshit. And you know, he doesn't do it correctly. They get into the middle of nowhere, but SpongeBob fixes it and they drive the fucking rock. And then they get to the final destination, and he was like, my drink? My drink? How am I supposed to eat this without my drink? And then he like fucking throws the pie at SpongeBob. He starts crying. Fucking yo, I gotta chill. But I'm saying it in my head. But fucking fucking big dick tentacle. I can't. But fucking long-legged ass daddy over here, Squid. He waltzed on through and punched that bitch with the pizza. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, hold on. Like, I get, like, okay. Like, it's giving protective. Like, he acted like he don't want it, bro. Like, oh my god. Like, he wants that cookie so bad. I'm gonna take 2 melatonin now. And I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for coming to my short podcast. That was Jaxxon's corner. This was my corner. Thank you for coming to this little special